You know that phrase that minimalists always use, less is more? Well, in this case, you're kind of paying more for less. Damn it, Bose! What's up guys, it's Mike here and welcome back to another review. It's great to see all your lovely faces again. Today we're gonna help you simplify and get through all the clutter so that you can know if this is really what you need, or if it's something that you're just gonna spend a lot of money on and not really use, and it's gonna live in your closet or drawer alone and rejected. Full disclosure, this video isn't sponsored. I wasn't paid to make this. I bought this with my own money. As always, I'll tell you what I hate and what I love about these headphones, and then we can see if it's actually the right thing for you. Cause I mean, they're expensive, bro. So let's get right into it. So for today, there's only 4 things I can really complain about these headphones. So first of all, Bose kind of cheaped out on a few things in this version. So the first moment I opened the case, I knew there was something wrong because in the previous version, they included a dedicated airplane adapter, which was built right into the case. And I thought it was a very nice touch. But in this version, it was missing. They took it out. Why would you do that? That was such a nice addition to the entire kit. What the heck, Bose? Giving us less means just less? Whoa, what the heck am I holding? Oh yeah, this is the wire. This is the flimsy wire. It feels like it's like made to break. It's not that exciting. They really could have improved on it. So the second thing is that, you know, this really expensive and really comfortable faux leather, or it's called synthetic protein leather, well, they actually peel off after a while. It's called normal wear and tear, or Bose's way of saying, hey, we need more money from you. But I mean, they are really comfortable, and that's just the price you have to pay for comfort. The third thing is that these are kind of big and bulky, and it's not really convenient to really take in and out to use. So they're not easy to transport in your bag except for when they're in your case, which you'll have to open up like zip zip zip, which you have to do to get your headphones out of the case, and then you have to put it back. So it's not really just grab and go there, unless you just throw your earphones in the bag, and in that case you might risk scratching the outside aluminum or the fancy faux leather. Is it faux leather or faux leather? It's not faux, right? But anyways, this kind of messes up your hair over here, and if you have product in your hair, you'll kind of get it in your headband, which is kind of gross. But you know, that's just me. And the fourth thing is how expensive it is. And it's just one of those things you'll get over once you pay for it. You just gotta tell yourself that you're gonna be okay. So that's it. That's all I have to complain for these headphones. And people say I complain a lot, but no, I'm just really detail oriented. Because if I have to pay this much for headphones like these, they better be amazeballs. Which is a good time now to transition to what I love about these headphones. So first of all, the sound is great. There's really no need to worry about it. I'm not an audiophile, so it just sounds really good to me. But the thing that I do want to dive deeper into is the active noise canceling. I've used this on airplanes, I've used this at the cafe, at Starbucks, and man, it truly makes a difference. The active noise cancelling on these headphones are really good for cancelling out constant noises. On the airplane you hear like, or at the cafe you get people talking and it kind of like muffles it and you create a bubble around yourself. It's really cool because when you turn it on you kind of feel like that everyone is moving around you and kind of time slows down for you to, or I don't know if time slows down, I might be on something, but you know. So it takes distractions away and helps you focus. It certainly does that. And yes, the active noise cancelling still works when you connect via your cord as well, so you're covered when you're in flights. And for all you business folks, yes, the call quality is actually that good. I've tried talking to someone on the other end of the phone using these speakers through the phone, and they said that the speakers on this is actually better using the speaker function on this phone or speaking like this. So that's actually pretty good. And thirdly, you have the build quality. So this is actually built and designed very, very well. Everything looks premium and it's very light, which brings me to the comfort. If you were gonna buy this for one thing or two things, I would get it for the comfort and the active noise cancellation, because literally you can wear this for 12 hours straight and you would not have to take it off. I've used these headphones in airplanes where I slept for 10 hours and man, I didn't even feel that they were on my head because they were so comfortable. That's how good they are. So besides comfort, it comes with these hardware buttons, which is awesome because you don't have to swipe up, swipe down, swipe left for right for other controls, and that really just gets really confusing, and I tried it. I don't like it. I like these buttons where you can click, 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 and you don't have to wait, because I'm kind of an impatient person. And then you will notice that they have this dedicated Google Assistant button right here. That's new for the version 2. It's kind of cool because it actually works like walkie-talkie. You press it and it's very responsive, gets back to you right away. So that is an interesting experience. But in reality, I don't use it that often. And unless you use Google Assistant a lot, I don't think it will be that useful. And my verdict for that button is that it's nice, but you know, really need it. But besides that, you can also toggle the level of active noise cancelling from high, low to none, but still I don't touch that button as often. So pro tip here, if you already have the first versions, don't get the second version. And if you want the second versions and you don't have any of the versions, try looking on Craigslist. You can get them for a lot cheaper. And if we're talking about the design, how can we forget about how it looks? Good news is that I've done a lot of research. This is one of the best looking headphones out there, and it's sleek, it's modern, makes you feel like you're sophisticated, or I don't know, it just looks really good. Because compared to the other headphones, these are actually curved in like this, so there's no extruding pieces like the Sony's, which makes you kind of look like an alien. So unless you want to look like an alien, these are the best looking ones out there. It fits your head very well. And connectivity wise, it has NFC, which is cool, but really not that useful. But what's really important is a simultaneous Bluetooth connection that allows you to connect up to 2 devices simultaneously and store up to 8 devices. So it's actually a very useful feature, and it will save you so much time, because I use multiple devices like my MacBook Pro, my phone, my car, my Fitbit Versa that I returned, and yeah, what else? Oh, and my iPad, and you know, people just have a lot of Bluetooth devices nowadays, and for you to connect to them each time you use it really is just a turnoff. Because if you push this button to the right, it actually switches between all your devices one by one until you can select the right one, and man, that's just very, very useful. So you know what? In the end, these are actually pretty good. But there are alternatives out there. If you want stronger active noise cancelling, you should really look at the Sony's right here. And if you want something that's a bit cheaper but still has noise cancelling, you should look at the Sennheisers right here. And if you just want noise cancelling and no music, you can get earplugs for $1. Yes, they actually work very well if you haven't tried them. So, pro tip right there. I just saved you a couple $100. So the questions for you are, how often are you going to use them? Do you have a lot of Bluetooth devices to connect to and switch around often? Do you like the look of these headphones on you? And do you use Google Assistant like a lot? If you said yes to all those questions, then in my honest opinion, I can definitely say that they're for you. And if not, well, I'm glad you found out. So that's it for now. Let me know if this is another tool that you're gonna add to your arsenal to simplify your life. Let me know in the comments below, I'd love to know. Smash the like button if the video helped you in any way, and share with a friend who's been looking for these for a long time and still can't make a decision. Subscribe to see my upcoming reviews on things that can simplify your life. And guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.